What's going on, guys? Yusuf here, Ride with Yusuf. Another video here on the day of an independent car dealer that's in Miami, Florida. I'm gonna call a customer who is an entertainer in Vegas who had bought a 2025 Dodge Durango Brass Monkey Hellcat edition, $102,000. He messaged me saying, I have an issue with the bank. They added almost $19,000 in warranties. She went to the dealership yesterday. She has a bill of sale showing that she only owes $67,000. She pulled up her Bank of America. It says that now she owes $90,962. So she thought she only owed $67,000, but when she pulled up her report, it showed that she had an active balance on her Bank of America loan of $90,962. She called me and said, hey, I have an issue. Thought I only owed $67. She put $50,000 down. The car was 102. Taxes and everything was 117. Put down 50. She owes $67,000. Right now, when I'm back to the dealership, she signed for a low jack, permaplate, and body protection for $7,000 and $3,500, plus $1,500 for lifetime oil plan, $3,700 for tire and wheel, key replacement for $3,000. So they had it over $18,700 just in warranties, $157,750. She put $50,000 down. Listen, this is the finance manager saying that this was on the line item when she signed. She swore up and down she didn't, so I'm going to give her a call and see what happens. Hey, how are you? This is Yusuf from Auto Cafe.
Oh, hi. Good. How are you?
Doing good. So were you able to get a resolution with the dealership yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, so what happened? What'd they say?
I just told him, about all the warranties and how I wanted to cancel them.
Okay.
And it was a different finance guy, but he's like, I can look it up, whatever. And then he sent me the paper, and it was a bunch of stuff you said I didn't need. He only said 3 things that I couldn't cancel, the low jack and the 2 other things. But it still took off $20,000 worth, you know?
And you're saying you didn't know because here's the issue, right? The bill of sale he's showing you was a line item that you had to sign, right? And maybe you don't remember signing it, but he's showing you what was signed. If you don't remember that, then that's something that you'd have to kind of call the bank or call...
I really don't remember signing that. And when my car got stolen, everything got taken out of there. So I really feel like I didn't sign that, because if I seen that and whoever I was with, we would have not agreed to that, you know?
Right. Well, look, don't worry about the haters online. I know you're messaging, commenting everyone. Seriously, let them be. But at the same time, you have to understand this is a learning experience, right? So just make sure next time you really look at the bill of sale, you look at what you signed for, you understand what you're getting yourself into, because this situation here, the dealership doesn't care because they got their money, and you're like, well, I'm screwed. And if you were to sell the car, you're going to be negative $40,000. So again, it's just a situation where you just got to be careful. You put down $50,000 in this car. You got to make sure that this is something for the long term, right?
I didn't know, because they recommended the $50,000, or else I would have put less.
When you're a first-time buyer, they won't give you a $150,000 loan. So you had to put down a significant amount for the bank to say yes. So Bank of America bought the loan, but because you put down a big equity chunk, but at 9% and you're paying $1,600 a month, right?
Yeah.
It's just something that,
also the 9%, because someone I know helped me saying 9%, you're gonna end up just paying 100 and something thousand. I don't know, I just don't get it. That's a lot, honestly.
It is. But if you want, on your packet, look at your truth in lending form, and it'll break down how much you're gonna pay back, what the total cost of the loan is, what the principal balance will be, etc. That'll help you break that down, and even in the future when you buy a car. But just giving you a heads up, if you cancel those warranties, your monthly payment is going to be the same. You may get some difference from the principal balance, but the issue is it's going to be prorated, because what the warranty company does is they look at how many miles you've driven and how many days have passed. So do it sooner than later, because the longer you wait, the less you're going to get back from the warranty companies.
He asked me how many miles, and it's 2,000, but I kind of want to sell the car. I don't know, I'm just
if you sell it, you're going to lose $40,000. Don't do it. You just first figure out the warranty situation, get that money back, and then try to sell it, because if you do, you're going to be negative $40,000 on your Dodge Durango. Yeah.
Well, he said it would take 10 weeks to come off.
Yeah. Look, if you want to wait 10 weeks, cool. But if I were you, I'd be raising, calling the bank, calling the general manager. I'm not trying to incite the dealership to something wrong.
I do want to. When I call the bank, what should I say? I know act mad, but
don't act mad. You got to be mad. You are mad that you got $20,000 in warranty. So call them and tell them, hey, I didn't really understand what I was getting myself into. This loan got very expensive really quickly. I thought I was signing for this. But look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It sounds like the dealership broke it down. Maybe you were just signing really quickly and you didn't really understand what you're getting yourself into. But again, it's all good. It is what it is. We learn from our mistakes and we just kind of go from there. But yeah, call the bank. And then if I were you, I wouldn't go to the finance manager. I'd go to the general manager and be like, hey, listen, I need you guys' help, and try to figure it out and kind of go from there and let me know and keep me updated. Okay? Sounds good?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. All right. Well, that was an update on that. I'm going to read some of these Instagram and TikTok messages from people asking for advice. A lot of this is going to be either very good advice or just very blunt advice. Let's get into it. Hey, Yusuf, been running across your TikTok and YouTube videos for a while now, into a dilemma of my own that may require a little advising. I have a 2019 Honda Accord, 133,000 miles with $12,400. Their car payment is $438. Credit score is 720 and has one accident. Either sell it or trade it in. Value of the car is about $14,000 to $15,000. Accident brings it down to 9. Car's in good condition, brand new in 2019, starting out leasing. Lease was up, I financed it, which is why I'm still making payments. I don't know this person's financial situation, but if you are financially limited, $438 a month, you have maybe a year or two left on the vehicle to pay it off. You bought it brand new in 2019 and we're in 2025. Maybe say you leased it for 2 years. You've paid depreciation plus the vehicle and interest. So you've kind of double dipped in a bad way. If you make good money, get out of it, sell it private party for $14,000, $13,000. Make the $2,000 difference, put that on a new car. If you have good credit, sure, 720. A lot of people need to understand too, there are different tiers and different score, different types of loan products. So a mortgage will look at a credit score differently than an auto loan. If you're pulling it from Credit Karma, Karma gives you an idea, but I've seen people where they literally screenshot me, they have a 670, but I'll pull like a 590. It's a pretty big discrepancy. But in this situation, if you can afford it, if you're making more than $5-6 grand a month, get a new car. If not, keep it. That's a great, reliable car. Just save your money up. Instead of you paying $1,000 a month for a new car, you could be saving $600 a month for the next 2 years, and you'd still have money down on a newer car instead of having the mentality that you want to get something new. It's not broke, don't fix it. But if you can afford it and you make good money, then do it. Hi, Yusuf, been following you for a while now. Love your content. Honestly, I wasn't going to do this and didn't see myself doing this, but I think it's time I let go of my ego and just do it. I have 2021 Toyota RAV4 Adventure that I took out a car loan on. Honestly, I think it won't get to this. The car payment, it's $560 a month, but I also have insurance of $230 a month. So that would bring it up to $790 a month. Let's call it $800 a month. My life recently changed and I decided to go back to school, but my income still stayed the same. Car loan is just getting too much for me with everything that I have on my plate. Don't want to have a voluntary repo on my record. So I was thinking, is there a way that I could be free of this car without taking too much of a hit on my credit? I really appreciate your help. People, make sure you edit when you text me. I'm not the best person when it comes to writing messages, but please I would be expecting your response. Anyways, in this situation, if you have limited income, I don't know how much you owe on the car. So if you owe a lot on this RAV4, either you put it up on Turo and try to mitigate the car payment or rent it out for a couple of days, drive Uber, do whatever you can to increase your income. Hustle harder so that way you can afford what you had previously. Or in this situation, try to sell it. If you don't have money to pay the negative equity, or don't have the credit to facilitate a new vehicle purchase or lease purchase that has lease incentives to absorb the negative equity on this car, then figure out how to keep it until you graduate. When you get in a better financial position or better credit position, then buy a car. This is a lesson for all you first-time buyers. Definitely make sure that you're doing your research and take a moment to really understand, go through each line item, make sure that your total amount, your monthly payment, all these other things are digestible. This is not just for auto loans, credit cards. If you're trying to buy a home, any financial product that has a commitment, make sure you really understand what you're getting yourself into. In this situation, like I said, it's income and credit driven. Honestly, if you're going back to school, hustle harder. Go Uber nights, do Uber Eats. We've all been there. Thug it out a little bit, you'll get in a better situation in a couple of years. I have a customer in for an appraisal on a 2019 Mercedes E63S. Let's go ahead and see on that car what I can give him. All right, guys, so here we have a 2019 Mercedes E63S. I think this one has 59,000 miles. Customer came in about an hour away in Florida to come and get it appraised. Mercedes offered him $50,000. He's trying to see if we can beat it. I had this beautiful matte color on my GT63. All right, so we got the carbon fiber interior. Oh, we got the high def surround. We got the premium system. This one has 49,000 miles. It does have a chip in the windshield, so that was one of the things he was supposed to change out. This is for George. It's got cats. Yeah, it's got cats. No dogs. Ambient lighting. Tires are mismatched. He has Michelin's on the front and Pirelli's on the back. Tires up front look a little bit low. Brake pads are good, but let me take a look at the tires. Yeah, tires needs to be replaced. All right, so let me open this hood. This is a 4.0 twin turbo V8. Very solid motor, specially tuned. I do miss the 5.5 motors on the old ones, but beautiful car. Doesn't smell like any oil leaks or anything. Let me run Carfax on it, see what I can get. All right, so clean Carfax, no accidents. Wholesale on Carfax is $46,400. 500, and on MMR, so MMR is 57, but he said that he wants to beat 50. We'll see. I'll probably give him like 51 now, maybe 50 and a half, so let's see what I can get done. That's probably what I'll offer him. Anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what I can improve on. And again, if you are interested in any vehicles, you can go to autocafe.com, put a credit app in, inquire any of our inventory. This is just the day in the life of an independent car dealer in Miami, Florida. Thanks again for watching, guys.